Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. I know it's been a minute. It's been almost about a month since I've seen the car. Last time I saw it was when I dropped it off here at the shop after Miata Meet. So yeah, it's been busy at work. Non-stop traveling for the last month. And now I have about a week off to prep the car for Honda Meet. Quick Miata Meet recap. The car was flawless out there. One great thing about these super simple setups, didn't have any issues, no hiccups, no overheating issues, everything was perfect. It allowed me to just focus on driving, learning the craft, because you know, that's the goal, is to just be able to develop as a driver, become faster, all that good stuff. But I had a blast and I can't wait for Honda Meet next weekend. This weekend is actually July 4th weekend. Today, actually, it's July 4th, so happy Independence Day. A few things changed around the shop, as you can see. Floors are now coated, so I don't have to worry about spilling fluids and staining the concrete. And walls are all painted. Looks really nice in here now. But since Honda Meet is next weekend, I have the week to prep the car. It's just a bunch of small little things I have to do. Fluid changes, adding an oil catch can, small little adjustments like changing the throw and the shifter, changing alignment settings, really small things. No major changes right now. So I'll go ahead and walk you guys through what we're gonna be doing today in this video. Again, just a bunch of small things, so nothing too major. Okay, so basically for today, the bigger jobs that I have today are the oil catch can install. This is just a cheaper generic oil catch can here, dash 10 fittings on it, and then I have the level 7 oil cap breather adapter kit, which is really cool. This will just use the existing oil cap hole here to allow the engine crankcase to be able to breathe a little bit better. And this also makes it so that I don't have to remove the valve cover and have some AN bungs welded onto it. It's a nice setup for low horsepower engines that don't require too much of a breather setup. On very high horsepower naturally aspirated engines and boosted setups, they produce a lot of crankcase pressures, which would then require, you know, the AN fittings welded onto the valve cover. But with basically stock horsepower, the level 7 oil cap breather setup should be sufficient for what I need it for. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm burning so much oil. This isn't a fix for it, but it will help mitigate some of that crankcase pressure and hopefully help keep that oil from sneaking past the rings and the valve stem seals. Again, I understand it's not going to fix the issue, but I'm hoping it'll help it out just a little bit. The engine is old, it's tired, it's never been cracked open from what it looks like. So I'd imagine a 15-plus-year-old B-Series engine that's been beat on. It's gonna have some worn piston rings, it's gonna have some worn, maybe brittle valve stem seals. It's gonna be burning oil, so it's not a surprise to me at all. But hopefully this will help out just a little bit until we decide what we want to do with this thing at the end of the year. And in addition to that, we got the Motul care package here. We'll be doing an oil change. So we got that Motul 300V power racing oil, got an OEM Honda filter. We'll be bleeding the brakes. So again, Motul RBF 600, and just checking the trans fluid, making sure it's at the proper level. And out of impulse, I bought the new B-Series Hybrid Racing F1 inspired spark plug wire cover, but I completely blanked and forgot that I have the low profile Skunk 2 hardware in the valve cover, so it doesn't have the studs here so that I can install that. So yeah, I'll have to figure something out with that. All right, for the oil catch can, I'm thinking location, probably best spot is going to be right about here. Everywhere else is kind of got a bad surface to mount to. So if you look here, I might actually have to bend the right bracket just a little bit because it's not a completely flat surface there. I'll just bend this tab a little bit more so it sits flush on the right side, and then I'll probably just drill into the firewall there and then put some rib nuts through there and then bolt this thing onto the firewall. And then we've got the dash 10 AN lines there and a bunch of fittings. I got two 180s, two 90s, two 45s, and 4 straights at my disposal, so however I want to route the lines, I've got these to use. So go ahead and get this bracket bent. All right, the oil catch can is mounted. I know it's kind of hard to see. There's some low light here. I closed the garage door because the neighbors are working out. They got music blasting. You can kind of hear it. Catch can is mounted. Now I'm going to install the level 7 oil cap kit, and then we can run the AN lines from the oil cap here to the oil catch can. Alright, got the breather setup installed right here. I think I'm going to use these 45-degree fittings, and then I just got 2 straights on the catch can, so I just have to be mindful of the intake. I just have it in place, so I'm going to have to run the AN hoses out under the intake and back up to the catch can. So time to get these fittings off and cut some hose, which I have right there, and then assemble the hose, and we should be good. Alright, I am 99% done. I just gotta go back and then tighten all the fittings. I've got 2 AN lines running under the intake, then to the catch can. This top one, I made it a little bit too long, but I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted to make sure I had enough to clear under the intake. Everything's solid. We'll go ahead and tighten everything up, and then that should be it for the oil catch can install. All right, it is about 3 p.m. and I have not had lunch yet, so I'm probably gonna go sit in my truck, get in some AC because it is stupid hot right now. It's like 100 degrees in here, literally. That's what it says in the thermostat. I don't know what I'm gonna go get yet, but I don't know. Maybe some ice cream. I'll be back.
A few moments later.
All right, back from lunch. I'm full. I sat in the AC for like a good hour, maybe even a little bit longer. Time to bleed the brakes on this thing. I'm gonna jack it up one corner at a time. I got speed bleeder so I can do it all by myself, which is super nice. And that's gonna be it for today. All right, and that is it. I am done for the day. I'm gonna call it a night. I've been here for a better part of the day and it is freaking hot. It's still hot. I've been getting my ass kicked by this heat. I'm like sweating like crazy right now. It's ridiculous. But we're all done for today. We've got all the fluids changed out on this. We got the oil changed. We got the transmission fluid basically topped off, and then we bled the brake system, got a bunch of dirty old brake fluid out of there, got some fresh stuff in, and then we also installed the oil catch can. So then we made some good progress today. We'll continue again tomorrow, and that'll be the next video. But to just recap, this is what she looks like now. Got the level 7 oil cap breather system, got the 2 AN hoses going to the catch can on the firewall over there. Fluids all changed out, everything is kosher. Ready for the next track day. Well, pretty close to being ready for the next track day. So if you guys are going to Honda Meet, please let me know, and feel free, if you see me, come say hi. I want to meet all you guys in the Honda community. I want to see what you guys are doing. I want to get to know you guys, get to know the builds that you guys got going on. I really want to build a community around this channel. So I thank you guys for following along. And if you guys want to stay up to date with the build, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And it's really hot, so I am going to clean up and get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video.